Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful Wednesday with us on Numbers and or on Live with Lloyd. I'm your host, astronumerologist Lloyd Strayhorn. As you see on the screen, I have the beautiful Dr. Milayo Negesti, who
You
will
got it.
be on in just a few moments, and she will be my guest at the top of the hour till 7:30, and then at the other half from 7:30 to 8, we're going to bring on King Simon Ellison, Nakara, and Abundance Child talking about their weekends this coming up in the event. But in the meantime, though, I want to thank everybody for joining us. And as you know, I always give out the forecast for the day when I'm on. So, first of all, this is Live with Lloyd, where the joy of numerology is the joy of learning and enlightenment. Please share, like, share, and subscribe. So they say hit the bell. I don't know where the bell is, but if you see one, hit it, subscribe. That's good. And if you think the information and all the guests I have on, like Dr. Malayo, is well worth it, please share it with them. And of course, if you like it, be sure to join us every Monday, every Wednesday at this time at 7 p.m. But today is Monday. No, excuse me. Today is Wednesday. Oh, I blew that one. Today is Wednesday, but it is June the 15th. That part is correct. The sun is correct in the sign of Gemini. The moon is in Capricorn. It is a 3 universal month, a 6 universal week. We've shifted, and it's a 9 universal day. So if you happen to be an Aries or Scorpio or Taurus or Libra, this is you. Or if you're born on the 6th, the 9th, the 15th, the 18th, the 24th, and the 27th, such as my guest that's going to come on in a few moments, this is your day. Well, listen, nothing is perfect, but I see right away that I don't know why that Monday got past me, but today is Wednesday. That is the thing. So without further ado, we're going to be, in fact, when I introduced Dr. Malayo a while ago, she was about to do some moving. In fact, ironically, she is in transit right now. I'm going to bring her on with me. And so here we go.
Hi.
Malaya, how we doing, lady?
I am divine and delicious. How are you?
Well, we already know that, okay? When we had you on before, um, it was new because I always heard about the mushroom experience.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I used to think the mushrooms that people were talking about were the mushrooms you get in the supermarket. But obviously, there are different types of shrooms. I think for people in the business, they call them shrooms or something like that. Would I be using the right term?
You are. It's a
Okay.
nickname.
Okay, good.
Euphemism.
Now, for those that may have missed your initial interview, what led you down this journey to be a mushroom, sex, and love advocate?
Oh my gosh. That's that's so loaded. That question's so loaded. I will say
Well, make it quick. Make it quick.
in the order of priority, love is what I am. So I came here that way, right? And the sex part is how I came here as well. So that's why I'm into these
And
things.
everybody,
They're
yes, keep it
nature,
real.
they're normal. They're who we are. They're essential to our being, to our pleasure here on the planet. Love and sex and mushrooms are a caveat or a vehicle to take you deeper into either of them if you want to, or anything else. That's what the mushrooms are
Well,
about, and they really came to me. They came to me and said, "You are going to be the plug," and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna do the Lord's
okay,
work."
yeah, you embrace it. Let me ask you this: why is it that people are so touchy about the topic of sex, and yet that's how each and every one of us, the billions and billions and billions of people on this planet, got here? So why is that such an issue or a taboo, or like you can't talk about it? It's almost as if pretending that sex doesn't exist. But if there are billions and billions of people walking around this planet, somebody got busy with somebody else to make that happen. I mean, that's the math.
It's a big deal. Well, like I talked about last time on the last interview, religion, because because of social conditioning of control. Sex is very much linked to our
Okay, I didn't
to remove
catch
a
that.
person's power.
You said sex is linked to what again?
To power, personal power. Your relationship with your sex is linked to your personal power. So, who feel most confident, who move through the world as if it's theirs, are generally people who have a strong interest in sex, skill set in sex. Just are sexual people. The sexual people are the ones who are moving through their lives more confidently, doing things the way they want to do, so in their power. And the other people are afraid and shameful and have guilt and fear and all of the other things that you're supposed to have based on the programming here.
So you're saying those who are less inhibited about their sexuality tend to be more healthier in moving forward with relationships and life in general. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they're healthier in their relationships, but they're more apt grace enough to, to go through it, to learn through it, to grow through it, to approach it. It's really about holding space for yourself and then taking up space wherever you are. And so, or making space for yourself wherever you are, depending on, your approach. And so if you are a person who has a lot of shame and pain, and fear, and just a lot of trauma, unresolved things with your sex, you're not going to really feel totally comfortable on the planet. You don't feel rooted. You don't feel like you belong here. You do not. So that's not by accident. That's done on purpose to keep.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
People away from their power.
I was telling somebody one time, Dr. Milayo, that everybody's definition of love is not the same.
That's true.
They may know the word love and know how to spell the word love, but some may not have experienced love, if that makes sense.
It's true. It makes sense.
So
most people, they don't know love. Most people have no. I mean, we're taught everything. We're spoon-fed everything. Every bit of information that we receive, or most of it, is somebody giving us something. It's not until you begin on your own personal quest that is driven by your inner being are you going to actually begin to discover the things that are here for you, that are personal for you. The information that is here for you. And so we go through life really kind of regurgitating the things that we've been spoon-fed. And so love is this concept, this construct that's like, it's always sweet, is sex. Sometimes, people think sex is love, and love are synonymous. Love is something that love has different degrees. So there's the love that you have for your family, and then there's the love that you have for your friends, and then there's a love you have for your partner, and then there's a different type of love you have for your husband or your wife, and then there's a love you have for your community, and a love you have for money, and the love is that the object is based on what we're spoon-fed, right? And love can get a little convoluted. Like, I think that everyone should have their personal definition for it, because it's just one of those things. But love is really a spirit. Love is a spirit. Love is a frequency. Love is something to acknowledge as an integral part of who and what. Love is our breath. Love is what has our cells replicate. Love is our existence, love, all of us. And love allows us to connect with one another, and love allows us to connect with life. So, that's how I see love outside of like a romantic context, but just love is it's you saying that I am connected to the source, and the source lives as me and creates as me and expresses as me and is pleased with me and as me and gives
Yeah,
me life
yeah.
and animates this suit, and that's love. It's that
But you know,
simple. And then
and I
what?
go ahead. No, no, let you
No,
finish. No, because you know it's interesting, and it is true. A person will say they'll be married, and they said, you know, I love Lloyd Strayhorn, not in that way of a sexual way, but love him because you know I'm a great numerologist or a great person. So love does have these different levels that so sometimes people get caught up that when you say you love somebody, they think that the love should only be exclusive for them, which is this would explain sometimes excess jealousy or things of that nature, thinking that you're supposed to love me and me alone, and that love is just limited just to them themselves, because there's some people like that. Okay, I think they're somewhere. Are you with me, Maleo?
you're free a little bit, but I'm sure
Okay,
it's not you, it's me.
yeah.
I know it's me.
But it's okay. I know you're traveling, but that's the whole
You might
point
be
too.
good now.
You're going to be doing some traveling also. You're going to be touring. You
Oh,
said you're going to be Atlanta, this place, that place. Can you share with us some of the things that's up for the weeks and months ahead?
yes, gladly, because I want as many of your wonderful followers, listeners, and supporters to know about their access to psilocybin
The sound is
that I
going
am
in and out. Is it possible? Is it possible when you get the signal that maybe you can pull and stop a second, not unless you're on the highway, because now you're froze.
digitization.
Um, okay. That's interesting. I learned
Oh,
with each.
you're clear now. You're clear.
Okay, because your image keeps freezing and the voice keeps going in and out. So that's the only thing. All right.
What
So I
about
don't
now?
want to interrupt the flow, but I want to make sure that people know your travels, its purpose, the people that get to meet you in the different parts of the country.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with everyone. So, this summer I'm going to be on tour doing ceremony with people who are interested in people of all levels, first of all. So, I don't want anyone who thinks that, if it's only for people who are cosmonauts who are doing, the God dose. The ceremony is for people at all levels, depending on, if you're a person who's doing it for the first time, then you get the dose for the person for the first time based on your comfort. So I will
Mm-hmm.
consult with everyone who attends, just to really assess where they are, what their objective is. It's always about the aim. What's your
Mm-hmm.
intention for this experience, and then based on that, and a few other things, then we determine how much you actually get. And so some people may get a really small dose, compared to someone who might get a larger dose. Depends on what they're working on and why they are there. And the ceremonies are, although they're collective and communal, they're also private. So
Understood. Understood.
there'll be spaces where people can go and not necessarily be with another person during ceremony if that is what they desire.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
also there's movement. So you may start in one area and then gravitate to another room, and that's okay. I just want people, because some people are concerned about personal space or proximity. They want to know what's up, how many people will be around. The group size is no more than 7 people. That's
Mm-hmm.
generally my preferred cap for working with people because it's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's 7, and it can be less than 7.
Mm-hmm.
But I both
So you're
people.
saying it. So you're saying at least 7 or less.
Yes, 7 or less people. I won't do the ceremony without 4 people. I'm not, because I'm traveling to different cities, so I need a minimum of 4 people per city, and then we're cooking. Yes.
Now, how many cities do you plan to tour during the course of the summer?
Oh, so right now I'm doing a New York City tri-state one. So that'll be New York and New Jersey. In northern New Jersey, that'll be in July 15th. That weekend, the
Mm-hmm.
15th and 16th. And then I'm also supposed to do a Philly one, a Philly specific one. So, that there are people that would be willing to come to New Jersey. So depending on how people are reserving their spot for that will determine if I do a standalone Philly
Mm-hmm.
ceremony.
Will you head
I'm also
south? Will you head south in any way,
yeah,
like
I
Virginia,
will
North
head out.
Carolina, something like that, Florida?
In during the latter part of the summer, closer to my birthday, that's when I'll be down south. So I'll be in Chicago, I'll be in Atlanta, and I'm doing a DMV one as well. So that'll be for the people in Maryland, Northern Virginia, and DC. So those are
Yeah.
the spots. Get anywhere you fit in with any of those. You can find me. My Lloyd is going to put my information, so you all can contact me easily.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna put
by
that up in a
call.
minute.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Or you can
But
DM me on Instagram.
let me ask you this though. For a
Sure.
person, and by the way, at the bottom of the screen is her information for contact purposes and whatnot. But Dr. Milayo, for a person that's never gone on a journey like this, what do you kind of explain to them what they can expect, or uh,
Yes. Yeah.
do they eat? Should they not eat? Because how do they
You,
prep for it so they can get the maximum and beneficial experience, if that makes sense?
so everyone gets prepped. That's an excellent question, by the way. Prepped. That's a part of the consultation. So you
Mm-hmm.
come prepared. You come on an empty stomach. You come, ready and receptive for
Mm-hmm.
for the plant medicine to give you the information, give you access to the technology. That's what you came for. So everyone's prepped beforehand. You come to ceremony with really comfortable clothes, sweats, stretch pants,
I was going
something.
to ask about the clothes. You don't be coming with no tight clothes, tight pants on, I would imagine, right?
No. Or you can be naked for an extra fee. but that's a different conversation.
I feel you. No. They need to go to your site
ceremony.
to understand where you're coming from, okay?
Yeah. She's in there, peekaboo.
That's funny. That's funny. But I mean,
Yeah.
so they can be as free as they want to, and but that's the thing. So when a person goes on a journey, does it last for hours? Does it last for days?
It lasts for hours.
Mhm.
And you are on it with the questions tonight, Lord. Listen with
Yeah,
these
I always
questions.
love to answer questions because
Come
I'm
through with the
assuming
questions.
somebody don't know these things. So I'm kind of like, how would they think? Like, so because there's such taboos on a lot of things. Oh, you taking the mushrooms, girl, you don't know where you're going to travel to. And it may not be all that serious, So since you are a doctor and an expert in this area, I figured I would ask those kind of questions for what happens for a first timer. Do they wear clothes? Do they eat before you get there? Don't eat, little things that I could think of not being in the experience.
Lloyd, this is what happens, right? You come to the experience on an empty stomach with an open heart and an open mind. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You prayerfully are hydrated. Okay. And also do your best to release the shame or the concern about how you look. I would like to really impart that.
Interesting.
Because we're all out here wearing masks and facades, and the mushrooms will peel all of that off. Plant medicine does that, and people then are exposed. And that level of exposure is uncomfortable, which is why a lot of people don't even engage, because they don't even want to be exposed to themselves, let alone have somebody else see them.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? This is hide and go seek out here. So I would love for anyone who is interested in really seeing themselves, hearing themselves, and feeling themselves to embark on a journey with mushrooms, because that's what they do. They give you access. And there's no future in front, right? That's the saying. So why be out here pretending? Just, get raw with it. Get raw with it. Open yourself up. Open yourself up. So, and also heal, heal your mind. Heal your mind, because that is what they do. They heal your mind. And your emotions. If you are depressed or you're anxious, or even if you have an addiction, this is a thing that can help you. Something that is not a pharmaceutical, something that is not made in a laboratory, something that came from the planet that you were born on, the planet you live on, the planet that you could really, really reconnect with in a healthy way. I don't know you, but I'm sure the youths that I'm talking to can connect with themselves and this planet in a healthier way. And the mushrooms do that with love. I don't know if I said this on the last interview, but most people report after having a psychedelic trip that they felt love. They felt so much love. And they also say that it's the most spiritual experience that they've ever had in their lives. People who go to church their whole life will say that taking magic mushrooms is the most spiritual experience they've had. So if you are looking for more depth, if you're looking to bypass a lot of things that you feel have been blocking you or keeping you from seeing the version of yourself you really want to see, or even healing your heart of past heartache, or saying, what, I'm tired of being scared of this, and I'm also tired of trying to be in control of everything when clearly I am not. And so I'm going to surrender and submit to something greater. And yes, this little mushroom is greater, because the spirit, the energy in it, the information in it gives you access very quickly to what is greater within you.
Well, you know what's interesting? That word surrender and submit seems to be a very sensitive yet misunderstood word.
Yes.
It's almost as if I have to always be in control. And yet a lot of us don't realize how much we are not in control. And so to submit in a relationship, that's so the so-called gender wars about, like, we all submit to each other to a degree. We always are there for each other to a degree.
Yes.
And I also think too, a lot of people are very, very self-conscious. There's this thing called this concept in sociology called Cooley's looking glass self, that the way you see yourself is totally different than the way I see you. Like I look at you, I looking at your hair, you got a style, looking fabulous. And yet you may not feel that way about yourself,
That's a
which is
fact.
an amazing thing.
That's a fact.
So I just think it's very, 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 very interesting. So,
And you know what's even more interesting about that is that we see ourselves the way that other people do, but it's usually not the positive or the favorable. That's
interesting.
which is but that's just the way things are. Like, someone may say you're beautiful and you're like, I don't really feel beautiful. You'll find the one thing, the flaw that points out why you're not beautiful today. And then, a lot of our negative self-talk is the things that people said to us about ourselves when they were disappointed with us. We were meeting their standard. And those are the things that stick because they hurt. And you hear those things more than you're probably told, especially during your beginning stages of development, right? When you were vulnerable and reliant on people to positively or negatively reinforce you so that you learn, right? What's safe, what's right, what's wrong, what's good for you, and what's not. So in those instances, you probably were admonished for safety or whatever reasons more times than you were praised and told that you were beautiful or you were intelligent or, the world was yours. It's probably more of the other stuff. So, yeah. So we do.
In other words, so what this does actually is open a person up more to realistically who they are inside and out, I take it.
Yes. The mushrooms will, clearly if you're setting an intention, then you can guide it to some extent, but the mushrooms are going to reveal to you what it is that you need to know in that time and space. And so that might be, it could be an ancestor that comes through. It could be an intergalactic being. You could actually travel to another timeline or, reality. You could witness your death or your birth in a previous incarnation. Like everyone's
Mm,
having a different
mm,
experience. Your
mhm.
the answers to the test might come to you.
And don't we all need the answers to the test?
We
Okay.
do. We do. We do. Like I've done journeys where I found out, like I said on the last show, I was talking about, like I gave birth, like during my first ceremony, I gave birth to my lover at the time because I wanted to know what our relationship was. And I was on the massage table, like really going through labor. And, the shrooms were telling me that he was my child in the previous incarnation.
Wow.
Yeah. So that, and, I've seen people do amazing things, and I've heard amazing things, and I've heard frightening, alarming things during a ceremony. So, sometimes it's light things and sometimes it's dark.
So
Just
in other words, everybody have their own unique experience.
yes, yes. I
And by
want
the
to
way,
I want to touch on bad trips really quickly
yes.
because that's a concern for people, and I have not facilitated a bad journey or trip. I have
Hmm.
not. No one that I've supported or guided has had that, even virtually. I think it has a lot to do in the preparation, in your state of mind. I just recommend that people do some type of preparation beforehand, and I guide them specifically with that so that they are really leveled, kind of even keeled before ceremony, so that you don't have a lot of stuff stewing and brewing, and then you come in and the pot is boiling over,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
with
Well,
things that you don't really want to. It's not things that you are in a space to heal. It's just like a frustration or an irritation sometimes that will take you down a rabbit hole that can be uncomfortable. Um, and so that's what a bad trip looks like. But that is not standard. It's not
yeah.
standard.
I think people get that notion out of movies where everything is either exaggerated or, just going to extremes and whatnot. But anyway, I want to thank you very, very much. But at the bottom of the screen is how you can get in touch with Dr. Milayo Negesti. Okay. And she is terrific. You also do massages too. You do a
I
number of things.
do.
Although we spent this time with the mushrooms, and people know you're going to be traveling to different cities to
Mhm.
have people experience this, groups of no less than 4 and no more than 7, 4 and 7. Those are the numbers you have. And so what we'll do is for those, please get in touch with her. There is her contact number there at the bottom of the screen, 507-369-6636. That's uh, 507-369-6636. I don't think they should be calling you right now because you're in movement, okay?
Right.
But
I'm in transit.
anyway, I wanna
They
thank you.
can
Oh,
DM me. They can DM me though.
okay. And that is monarch underscore of underscore loving. Definitely do. You must go to her website to see where she's coming from. Very interesting. No, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I said, what? Okay.
You got
Y'all
me
should
laughing
go,
with my forehead all up in the
y'all
screen.
should go to her website. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to leave it at that. And
Leave it
it's
in.
nothing scandalous. It's something about being free.
Free
If that makes,
space.
yeah, something about being
Okay,
free.
so you can spread your wings a little bit and
Yeah,
be
yeah.
a little naughty,
You ain't got
a
no
little
problems with
irreverent.
me. No problems with me. Okay. And by the way, please support her through the Cash App $ Queen Malayo Negesti.
Ooh.
And so right there, it's Queen Malayo Negesti. And listen, I wish you all the best on your journeys and whatnot. And probably by maybe in the fall or something, we'll come back so we can get all in your business and find out what happened in those journeys or
Oh,
whatever the
please,
case is. That would be good.
please.
You
Thank
know,
you. I would love
and
that.
we'll do it later. So anyway, thank you so so much. And now you continue your driving. Thank you and drive safe. Have a
Thank
lot
you.
of fun.
Thank you.
Don't hurt nobody. Okay,
Oh, I
as
am
they
going to
say.
hurt somebody. You know I want to hurt somebody. You already know.
Okay, I have an idea. But anyways,
On,
thank
on the
you.
chandelier. Thanks to you.
All righty. Thank you so much. You so embarrassing.
All
You make a
right.
man blush. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Malay.
Goodbye, everyone. I love you all. I love you, Lloyd. Thank you so,
Yes,
so
the
much.
feeling is mutual. Thank you so much. You're a lot of fun.
See
Thank
you
you. Thank
soon.
you. Thank you.
All right. Later.
All right, everybody. So I'm glad, and she is signing off because we're going to bring our next set of people on with us, and that is going to be none other than my brother King Simon. Uh,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
see. Uh,
What's up?
kick from studio. Okay, good. I want to prevent this person from joining again. No, no, I don't want to kick him from studio. She hasn't signed off yet. I guess she will in a moment. Simon, how you doing?
What's up, man? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I certainly can hear you.
Oh yeah, I'm
And
good. I'm good.
here
I'm good.
is
Okay.
Abundance Child.
Oh,
Okay.
Abundance in the building. Okay, Abundance in the building.
And
What's up?
Hey,
LSD.
hey.
All right. All right.
We in the building.
Now,
We in the building.
there is going to
Hello,
be a
everyone.
very interesting event. How you doing, beautiful lady?
I'm good. How about you?
Okay.
Thank you for having me
Fine.
on.
Everybody knows King Simon, so we ain't going to even go there.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it. But I'll drink to that. It's one of the nightclub specials I'm drinking right now. My
I
nightclub
know
special.
that's right. So to you beautiful ladies now, Abundance Child, I definitely been knowing for a minute.
Yes.
I had LSC Nekra on about a month ago, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
it's
she
been a
was in
month.
the car. She was in the car doing the interviews. So I'm seeing it. I'm doing the car interviews lately. But anyway, there's a big
right.
event coming up this. Oh, hold up. Let me take this off the screen, please. Okay, good. There we go. There's going to be a big event that's taking place this coming Sunday, June 19th. There's a couple of things. It is the Juneteenth event, but more importantly, that a lot of people might remember, I hope, or some not forget, it's also going to be the Father's Day also. And, you know, we men like a little credit too, where the credit is due. But I understand there's going to be a special thing. So, Simon, can you tell us about it, please?
Well, let me drink something real quick. Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Cheers. Yeah. First and foremost, thank you very much for allowing you need to cut her off. You know how to take her off. There's those three dots right there, and it says kick her out of studio. You can do that with the dot. You know.
Oh, I saw that, but I didn't want to. Okay,
You can do that.
there you go.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can do that. You know.
thanks, Simon.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Our
See?
show now. It's our show, son.
Yeah, now, yeah,
Let's
there
do
we
this
go.
right, son. Let's do this right. Now let's go. Hey, Abundance, what you doing, girl? Okay, I just
There's this light beaming on me. I
Stop
don't know where it's
playing.
coming from.
stop playing. A lot of mercy. Now,
Bitch, la.
yeah, what we're doing at this beautiful Sister Abundance Child's place, a vegan, beautiful drop squad kitchen in Wilmington, Delaware territory, from 6 to 9 p.m. is the Cosmic 1910 Alignment Workshop, and we call it 1910 because 19 and 10 are two of the most successful numbers in compound numerology. So we put it together and made that happen because I want it to be a massive success. What am I saying? A massive success. A lot of mercy. So we will be in Delaware, although myself and Ellison will be in Delaware from the 18th to enjoy the great festivities of the Juneteenth and beyond with Abundance and the whole crew. Big up to is the truth, my brother, and the whole crew that's going to be there. But on the 19th, we got a special workshop. And right now it's still $55. It's going to be $99 at the door. So stop playing. This is a dinner/mini workshop, and the food is going to be provided by the extraordinary, the vivacious, the one, the only Abundance Child in the building. And we're going to have a good time. And of course, Ellison Nedra is going to put her whole Sagittarius backside in the whole event. So we're going to have a good ass time. And of
You
course,
know what? You know, Simon, you missed your calling, brother. That you certainly missed your call.
and of course, Lloyd Strayhorn is going to put his foot inside of Delaware. The whole foot, the right one and the left one.
I can't remember the last time I've been to Delaware. It's definitely been many New York minutes. That's for sure.
We gonna have a crazy ass time. I can't wait. From all of our perspectives. Even Abundance is gonna speak. Even Abundance is gonna speak.
Now I'm gonna focus on Abundance Child for a second.
Yeah,
Abundance, please. How did you come up with that name, Drop Squad Kitchen? What happened? What led you to that name? It's different. is something you won't forget.
It's crazy how like breakups do something for me. I had like a serious breakup at the time, and I saw this resurrection in me, and I was doing all of these events for King Simon, like driving up the road and things like that. And my mom was like, "Why you keep driving up the road? You know, testing your little Buick, and you could just sell some stuff out of here. People love your food." And I was like, I don't really feel like doing this. I'm good at it, but that's not what I really want to do. I want to be on the mic. I want to be doing Abundance Child worldwide, but it just wasn't making any money. So it didn't make sense. CENTS. And I was living with my mama, and she just don't play that. And I was talking about it with a friend. And I was like, I would do this, but it needs to be a movement. It needs to be like, we need a drop squad on people. Like, we literally need to go into people's cabinets and teach them how to do things. I was really heavy into the Dr. Sebi diet at the time. And I was like, yeah, we need to be unapologetically healthy. And I was like, we need a drop squad kitchen, unapologetically healthy by any greens necessary. And I was like, oh my God, drop squad kitchen. And that's how it happened.
That's good. Now, how long has your kitchen been in existence?
2012.
Really?
Yep. 2012 is my mom allowed me to incubate. She allowed me to incubate for 3 years, and she was like, "Listen, people ain't coming in here for Molly's old fashioned ice cream, hot dogs, and turkey bacon club sandwiches. They don't want this ham soup. They're coming in here for your kale salad, your smoothies. They're not Minute Maid box smoothies. You're using real fruit." She's like, "You're on to something. You're working really hard." Like, I remember $300 I made in a day, and I thought I was balling. I thought I was balling.
That's right. Because people love to eat.
I had a 300%. I wasn't getting any, food stamps or any help from the state. I really felt like I was, doing the things that I talked about on my show. I was really smelling myself at the time. Then my mom hit me with, "Well, I'm out. I'm tired. I can't do this anymore. You can buy the business." I'm like, "Buy what?" She's like, "I will sell it to you for $150,000. Wow. And I'm like, "Why wouldn't you just give it to me?" She was like, "You'll see it back in your inheritance." That was one of my first lessons.
I like that. Wow. I like that. Yeah, we ain't giving up nothing up in here. You got to earn your way. You got to do the work.
So she said, "Just make payments. I understand you're struggling, but that incubation period that she gave me, I mean, I'm on the riverfront. The storefront faces the river. It was already a well-established business. Like, it was a turnkey business. And I had already reached 300%, more than my mom had ever made on her best day. And so with my social media skills, the brand Abundance Child, like, I just kept using social media, just kept putting out text messages. The next thing you know, I was in Delaware Today, the News Journal, PETA Organization, USA Today. And it was just like, it just took off from there. And I realized this is my ministry. It might not have been the thing that gives me a lot of fame or necessarily in my element, but it's definitely our people need unapologetically healthy, good tasting food.
No question. With all the processed food that's in now and chemicals and other stuff, I would say that would be the way to go. And just last week, I was on with King Simon and YouTube, but see, King Simon does his platform much better. He was showing all the pictures. If I'm telling you, viewers, if you saw the way her food looks,
man,
trust me, I can't wait to get down there. It's like that.
And Lloyd, let me say something real quick before you continue. The backstory is that Dr. Sebi, and I heard it on the phone, talk to her about what he wanted to do back in the day. He put up $200 million for women to actually start different restaurants, alkaline vegan restaurants or vegan restaurants all over the world. That's what he wanted to do. And she was one of the people on the phone he told that to. And from that point, she just kept it moving, snapped it, boom.
I mean, if an elder like Dr. Sebi, who I had met in like the 90s, said something, he was, rising to this insurmountable amount of fame at the time. He said, "This is $1 million idea."
Yes.
And I was like,
yes.
Okay. I believed him. And I told my children that, and I have retired since then, and my children run the business. And I have since done the same thing my mother has done. I'm like, you can buy it.
Yeah, in other words, they're going to have to earn it just like you had to earn it.
And they are. And I'm really proud of them. They are. And you're going to see it all in work, in the flesh.
Well, I'm telling you what pictures I saw when I was being part of the interview that you had when I was on with you last week.
Mm-hmm.
The food looked just absolutely out of this world. Can't wait
Wow.
to taste it. It's just good, and it's always good. People. I'm going to have a chef on in a couple of months, and he says that people eat with their eyes.
It's
Yes.
true.
You know what I'm saying? When they see something, that's how they eat. It's something I never even thought about, which is why.
You notice that people have a relationship with food. Like you might talk about, let's say, Beyond Meat or Impossible Burger. People always have something to say about those things.
Mm-hmm.
And what I realize and I give thanks for is that people actually bond with my food. Like they come in and I'm like, I don't know how y'all are affording coming in here every day. And then 2-3 months later, they're coming back like, yo, I don't have diabetes anymore. I don't have heart disease. I don't have high blood pressure. They really have a relationship with our food. And so that's when I realized it was a ministry. This is something that I am supposed to be doing.
Lloyd, if you allow me to share screen, I could bring it up and let them see it now. Watch it.
That's the point. I wish I knew how to do it. And then we're going to talk to LSC Network because we got to get her in.
Let's show you what type of food she got. Just share that screen. It came up, so all you have to do is share it. Do you see it? There you go. Lord,
Simon?
My name King Simon, sir. Stop playing. I'm joking. No, actually, let me tell you, abundance is one of the major influence of me even getting into the technology of it, because I was street team all the way. But her and I was a partner, so she showed me how to align things up and get my name out there on social media, on even being on top on you on as far as numerovation on Google. You just Google my name, come up, boop, boop, boop. I don't play with this. She was the one that influenced us.
Thank you.
All team member. Thank you, Abundance.
And they have other pictures, but it looks
Here we go.
Yeah.
Stop playing. I can do it.
That's what we're going to have at the event. I'm making the lasagna.
My belly hurting.
I love lasagna. My belly. Simon, how do you do this? You got to show me how you got.
I will show you.
Look
at all.
Tell them about how to do this.
Tell them
There's
about
videos. You could just Google like lasagna Drop Squad Kitchen, and I show people how to do it. My Unapologetically Healthy brand. Every single thing on that page is for free. You could join the group on Facebook. Unapologetically Healthy. I give away everything for free. Like it's my ministry. We are a nonprofit restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is one of your children, right?
Yes,
that's my oldest daughter. She is the heir. She is the president of Drop Squad Kitchen.
El Presidente.
I like that very much. Simon, you got to run through that food again because it has such a
yeah, I'm going back here. Tell them about that kale there. I think that's the kale, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we do kale or collard, whatever the people's diets are. Sometimes we don't even do that. It depends on, what diet they're following. Mm-hmm. So that is simple kale. It's called simple greens.
Yes.
But it's my simple recipe. That is a bacon cheeseburger. We make it's called the Abundance Burger, and we make it from lentils, black beans, peppers, onions. I'm just giving you the recipe: onion powder, garlic powder, paprika.
But hey, you try to make it at home, it might be different. But when she put her whole hand in it,
the secret sauce to what she does is the love she puts into it.
It is true.
If you don't have that secret sauce with you, it ain't gonna taste the way you see it there.
Lloyd, she put her sacred feet inside of the food. Stop playing. Feet. I'm joking, but stop playing. Tell them about this one though. This one we don't have. Look,
fish and grits. That's vegan fish and grits.
Oh man,
and grits too.
Mm-hmm.
Stop playing.
I stopped using the white grits now. I use the yellow grits, but yeah.
And then tell them about that one. That's the one.
Walnut sage sausage lasagna with the actually a sunflower ricotta cheese, because a lot of people have tree nut allergies. I make the fresh sauce from 10 tomatoes, 3 bell peppers, fresh garlic, onion powder. What else do I put in there? Sage, fennel, fresh sauce made out of tomatoes, and a cashew cheese that I make from scratch, because you can just Google how to make vegan mozzarella. So that's how I make that.
So this is going to be part of the dinner plus the workship, right? This is what we're doing.
That is what we're having. We're having that lasagna for dinner.
Yes,
that's awesome.
Filling. It's just so tasty.
There it is. And what is this now?
What's this?
The Marley salad.
Yes, the Marley.
Jerk barbecue chicken with fresh mango, avocados, red onion, massaged with kale, and 2 of our special sauces.
Man, woo. You
And
know,
it's called the Marley
Boy.
because Bob Marley, when he
of
came to
course,
America, stayed in Delaware,
started
worked
that
in
way.
Delaware. And so
His
I
son is
try to
born in
keep
Delaware.
culture
Yes,
in the naming of things.
his son is born in Delaware. Actually, Ziggy.
Yes,
Ziggy born
Hmm.
in
absolutely.
Yeah,
Delaware.
Ziggy
Yes.
Marley.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
born in Delaware. Yes. All right. So I can stop sharing this, Lloyd. I'm good.
Yeah, but you got to show me how to do that in the
Uh,
future, man. You be
well,
holding out on me.
no,
See,
I told
okay,
you. Look, you can call me anytime, Lloyd. You know what this is,
yeah,
son.
okay,
Stop
okay,
playing.
yeah, yeah.
All
We'll
right.
get that
All
now.
right. We're done with that. Done
Now
with
I
that.
gotta turn my attention to the beautiful LSC Netra.
Not a mercy. Not a
Nedra.
mercy. Not a
Yes.
How are
mercy.
you, dear?
I'm well. How about you?
Fine. Can you tell us about you and what you do? Because I got a feeling you are going to be one of the stars of Sunday's events and Saturday too. You're going to be there Saturday too. Is that correct?
I am. Yes. Yes, I
Good.
am.
Yes, she's
So,
vending. She's vending. She's vending. She's gonna vend on
yes,
Saturday.
I am vending.
Mhm.
But
Okay. Good.
to get a little bit into what I do, I'm a, let's just say, a spiritual advisor and healer.
Mm-hmm.
I work with mediumship abilities. So I like to tap into the Akashic records to be able to look into people's past lives. But I also am able to connect to the spirit realm as well. Um, a lot of that in mediumship abilities, I'm able to talk to deities, deceased loved ones, um, and just really tap into people's energies. I think what we're going to do at the workshop, and the reason why I'm saying I think, because Spirit has been guiding me to do different things. I'll be touching bases on how to ground, how to clear your energy, just the basic things. So, yeah, that's pretty
So
much it.
how did you discover or find out you had these gifts, and then what made you follow it? Because as most of my guests, especially the women, where women are used to having what is called security, solid ground, that the women that have graced this show have put themselves out there with no compensation, no parachutes, no 401ks, no pensions, no nothing.
Exactly.
And so what made you decide to say, listen, I feel this and I'm going to take a chance to do this work? I think it's amazing.
And thank you. Well, I mean, it's always been a gift. This was an ability that I had ever since a child, and it was a very strong calling. I went to a Catholic school growing up, so I kind of pushed it aside due to religion. But as I gotten older, um, I started having a closer relationship with God, and God told me that He was going to take me a very untraditional route. I didn't understand exactly what that meant, but in 2016, I decided to really step out and do this work. And the reason why was because throughout my life, I noticed that friends would come to me with their issues and concerns. And I would just, tell them what I felt would encourage them. But they would always come back to me and say, like, everything I said was accurate. Because, like, a lot of times it was like I was trying to speak into their life,
Mm-hmm.
speak into their situation
Mm-hmm.
just so they could see a brighter side. But they was like, girl, everything you said was right. And one day I was like, I'm gonna really take a chance on this because this is something that I felt like would help a lot of people. So one day I woke up and decided to go on Facebook into like a psychic chat or a psychic group. And
Mm-hmm.
I started reading everyone's picture, just like really putting it out there, like, I'm psychic. And everyone was saying that, what I was reading was accurate. So I was like, this is my calling and this is what I'm going to do. So from that point forward, I just decided to make this my calling.
And
I
so
decided to leave my 9 to 5. I was in the medical field, but decided to just go this route fully.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you, what's interesting, the first time you came on through King Simon, you actually, when we opened up the comments so you could talk to people, you did something I'd never heard do before. That whoever it is, you asked permission
Yes.
to do that. I'd never heard of that before. What made you use that? That's totally, totally different than most things I know.
Well, okay. So I felt like because of the energy that I was feeling, sometimes people can be skeptical.
Sure.
And it was like a lot of energy at that time. So I just wanted to allow me to be able to channel directly that person's energy. So I asked for their permission, so I can tune in to their energy specifically. So a lot of times I will do that, like especially if I'm feeling some type of resistance due to whatever reason. It could be the person not fully trusting or them having like trust issues or having walls up. I would ask for permission. And at that time I was feeling resistant. So
that makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense, because sometimes when you do the kind of work we do, sometimes people say, oh man, they're going to be all in my business. They're going to know my deepest, darkest secrets. And normally that's not our mission. Because that's not our purpose. Our purpose is to help humanity more than anything else. Not say what, get all in their business, with stuff like that. It's not about that at all. But I got to tell you this, I am very, very excited. It's been a while since I've been in Delaware. This is going to be great.
Yes.
Simon, I don't know how you showed that food, but abundance, I'd say it's going to be packed house. So now, exactly the location of Drop Squad Kitchen. Where is it there in Delaware, please? So for those to know, where is it exactly?
Oh, you're on mute.
Oh.
Yeah, she's on mute.
It's right off the highway. You can either come in from 495 or 95. It's literally right off the exit at 928 North Justison, Justison Street in Wilmington, Delaware. You just park anywhere near the hotel or Planet Fitness and walk around because our storefront is on the actual river.
Wow. And the address again is 928 Jettison Street?
Justison, Justison Street.
Jefferson Street. Okay, good. So I look forward to all of this going on and whatnot. So Simon, what do you want to say, buddy?
Yeah, Lloyd, you can actually in your chat, you can put the dropsquadkitchen.com, the website, so they can find out for themselves. And also in the chat, I've been posting the link to the actual event if they want to pay the $55, dinner and the workshop included, mini workshop included. So if you want, it's in the link. All you have to do is post it up there. If you see my name up there.
Now, see, this is the banner that I posed, and I ran out of letters. You can only put 200 characters up in there, and then that's it. But
okay,
that's what I put.
Oh, that's the bonus. Okay, you got the banner there. Yeah, they can text me. They still text me, and I'll send them the link.
Please send the link. But this is going to be at this Sunday, June the 19th, with King Simon, Ellison, Netra, Abundance Child. I ain't seen you in a minute, Abundance. I got some conversation for you.
And yourself. Don't forget yourself, sir.
Right.
You forgot you, sir. And don't forget, you can go into the private chat. I'm sending you the link on the private chat. You copy and paste and just put it up too. Also, hey, you can do that now. You go in your private. I'm teaching you right now. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is okay. Hold up.
And you see Drop Squad Kitchen website there. I just want to make sure.
This is interesting, Simon.
Really? Is it really interesting? I didn't know it was so interesting, Lloyd.
But it is. I'm like a kid with this. It's anyway,
I'll drink to that.
There is something that has been created with a co-partner of mine, and this is it right here. And I'm gonna put this up here right here. And that's it there, right?
That's the link. Yes, that's the link.
Okay.
That is the link. That's right.
Good.
Right. Eventbrite family. Just go to Eventbrite Cosmic 1910 alignment. It should come up if you're going to do that. But it's Eventbrite /E/Cosmic dash. But you should see the Cosmic of 1910. And once that come up, that's the Eventbrite. It's only $55 right now. $99 at the door. Stop playing.
Stop playing.
I have the link in my bio on IG. So if you follow me or go to my IG, the link is there.
Now, that's interesting because I was actually going to go to all four of you, or all three of you at the same time to add. So we'll start with you, Ellison, Nedra. How can people get in touch with you? What's your IG?
It's right there on the screen.
Okay.
At the Modern Day Sage. That's the Modern Day Sage.
Okay, good. They can get to you. And Abundance Child, you? How can people get your IG?
At Abundance Child on
Everything.
everything.
That's it, Abundance Child, just like that.
At Abundance Child, yes, on everything.
Oh,
Or
at
Drop Squad Kitchen.
Okay, good, good. And Simon, the whole world knows how to get in touch with you,
Hey,
right?
they can Google me, but they, at Abundance Child, all of us could get Google to tell you the truth.
True indeed.
But Lloyd, our premise, of course, I want to thank you, of course, because you were one of my teachers and one who really influenced me just by doing a reading or a consultation over the phone. I think at the Gary Bird show in 1989.
Yeah,
and that was it for me. And on WLIB WBLS, and I called in on my birthday, and Lloyd Strayhorn just read that name and read my birthday like a book right there, and that's the name of his course. Reading people like a book. So he was definitely that monumental person that took me over, and then we became radio comrades. I got on WWRL doing commercials for Guinness Stout and all those different type of people that I've done. And then became friends, and this brother, we've been friends since the 80s, man. 80s, 90s, we're brothers. Yeah, so we've been there from the 80s, 90s, because he used to be at the world famous Apollo doing this, and we used to come in and watch them doing this.
When I would tell people, Simon, that I was on the stage of the Apollo every day for a couple of years, they said, "Get out of here." But if they understood the history of the Inner City Broadcasting Corporation at that time, when the Apollo Theater was open Monday through Thursday from about 10 to 2. All people had to do was walk in. You didn't need no tickets. You just went in, got a seat, and listened to broadcasts all day until it closed. And
that was because the Sutton was also affiliated with the Apollo, the whole the team, and WWW, all of them was. Matter of fact, that black conglomerate from WWRL, WLIB, BLS, they was all friends in this thing. Sid Smalls and all that. And we was all, and Sid Smalls was an Aquarius like us. Sid Smalls, who owned WWRL, he was born February 18th. So and he was a good brother. He died on the highway riding his bike, which is interesting.
Really?
Yeah, Sid. But I was working then at that time. I just came out, and it was crazy. But it's just showing you that. And let me say something, family. What we all do in our own perspective is a ministry, and it's a ministry to help guide people to them inner self, so they can use it to be their best self. To their inner self, so y'all can be your best self. Myself and Lloyd do numbers because we want y'all to be your best self. And sometimes we don't even want y'all to call us, man. Learn how to do it yourself, man.
That's why I have the online courses. And
that's why we have online courses. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? So it's important, man, that y'all know how to do it and pass it on to your children. And like Lloyd has taught me over the years, every man and woman takes this type of knowledge and do it differently. But remember, styles and modalities like this, whether it's spiritual work like Ellison, spiritual work like Abundance does, spiritual work that Lloyd does, this will never go out of style. Ever.
No, it's
ever.
only
Universal
1,000 years old. That's all.
Ever.
So I doubt very.
I have a testimony.
Please.
I just followed Ellison Nedger today because she had hit me up, said, "Hey, I'm looking forward to working with you." And I saw her icon was live. So I said, let me go on. There was only a few people in the chat. This girl just pulling cards. The cards are falling. So I'm like, okay, I'm already impressed that she's reading like the chaser cards, right? The runaway cards, whatever people call them. And because I love tarot, I use it myself. And I'm also somebody that uses several decks just like her. That sister was reading me. Everybody else was like, I don't know where this goes. She's like, the energy is heavy. She's spraying herself. I was like, no, I really want to tell her like words
like that, right?
Going on in my life. And I was just like, yes, you did great. You do great work.
Thank you.
I was just sitting there like, this is reading me. You know what I mean? Like, she's pulling the abundance card. She was pulling so much. Like, you're pulling some of the same cards that I had pulled for myself for this month and this week. Also, was it some of the same things, because I have to do readings for the Egungun Fest and Egg Bay Fest, and they give you the prescriptions and everything that's going to happen. They tell you the past, the present, and the future. You were giving the same exact messages.
Wow.
That's right.
I was just like sweating, like looking like there's only like 3 people on that part, because she was also on YouTube on the live, and I was like, this definitely, she's speaking to me. So, sister, keep continue to do the work. I urge anybody. I'm telling you,
Thank
just
you.
So
open my
I'm
heart.
going to get a reading from her. I'm going to
Yeah.
get a reading from you as well as a plate. And
Thank
I'm going to
you.
have my books there.
Yes, go ahead.
We'll be doing lectures and things of that nature, but very rarely do I get read. Every now and then,
You know.
I had 4 women on, 4 tarot readers, by the way, since I didn't know you did tarot in that way. But just recently, I had 4 distinguished tarot women on, and they just knocked it out the ballpark. And, so
You,
it's very interesting.
you know, Lloyd, Abundance, she's the same. She born the same day as one of your godmothers that we was on with the other day, Tassili Ma'at.
Uh-huh.
That's one of Abundance godmothers there.
Yeah.
The first, right? The first god. We was on the mountain.
First.
We was on the mountain of Stone Mountain last night with her doing the meditation last night for the full moon. And Tassili and Blue Pill and Red, they went in, bro.
It was powerful.
It was powerful on that moon. And then
Well,
because it was cloudy on the mountain, and then
Yeah, because it was a full moon day yesterday.
yeah, but we broke up them clouds and it just opened
Yes,
up.
we did.
By the time Tassili came in, it was fully open and fully and ready. The drums was ready. We was up there till 2 o'clock in the morning on the
Wow.
mountain. That was a beautiful thing.
Now, Simon, before I let you 3 go,
Yes,
can
sir.
you please show the food that is going to be there?
Sure,
Please?
Lloyd. I would love to show the food because
Thank
I
you.
am hungry right now.
Yeah, me
And
too.
just-
Me
yes,
too.
let me. I will share screen. Hold on, family, because y'all gonna know what type of food you're going to receive this coming Sunday. And anytime you're in Wilmington, Delaware, you want to go and show her some love. Here it comes as we are getting ready to go to the Drop Squad. Drop Squad Kitchen. There you go. Put me up, Lloyd. Put me up. There you go.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Move
Oh,
this off the screen a second.
oh, my belly, my belly.
This is going to be an amazing culinary experience.
Yes, that is very good. Culinary experience. It's a ministry, Lloyd. It's a ministry. And this is what we're gonna be serving. This is what she's gonna be serving, the plant-based vegan lasagna. Oh, my mouth is watering, people. You not understand.
Well, all I can say is, Abundance Child, you just showed yourself off. That's all you
Look
did.
at that. Look
Okay.
at that.
Oh, thank you.
Man, look at that. Oh, look at the kale and oh my
All of
goodness.
this will be available Sunday at Drop Squad Kitchen there in the beautiful state of Delaware in the city of Wilmington.
That's the number just in case. Y'all
Oh,
want to get
let them see that number,
Of
please.
course, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, y'all make note of that number. Call in. Oh, and by the way, they can use this same number to call in for their reservations for tickets, I would imagine. Is that the
Yes.
case too?
Yes. Well, no, not really. They got to go to the link, to get their link. But it's all right. When they come to the door, got a few people from Delaware that know me that's coming to the door. So we're going to have some fun that day.
Okay,
Woo.
good.
We're
So
gonna have
there is exactly what you will experience. It's
Right.
just a matter of which of these delicious dishes you would like to.
And
Satisfying.
Abundance, tell them about the Juneteenth celebration real quick, where they can go for that, if they're going to be there on Saturday also for the Juneteenth celebration, please.
Juneteenth is free. Juneteenth celebration is a celebration of our ancestors. The ancestors will be on ground. We're using the Juneteenth holiday because all of us have been affected by slavery in some way or the other, whether you consider yourself to be Mesoamerican, Native American, Black, Negro, colored, African American. We're all here.
Yes.
We all are living ancestors. So we're going to bring out the ancestors in the Yoruba traditional way with masquerades, with prayer, with offerings. We have Sarak the MC. We have Hezekiah. We have Stig Stigalo. We have Ebony Zudia. We have Ghetto Songbird. It's an amazing, amazing national lineup. Again, it is free for the people. Drop Squad Kitchen will be serving Drop Squad fried chicken and waffles, corn on the cob, and the curry goat, the greatest of all time wrap with our hibiscus high red tea and our mojito green, fresh mint, green tea with lime juice. We got watermelon, seeded oranges, seeded grapes for the children so that they can have, plenty of nourishment and hydration while they're there. We have readings with our Egungun priestess that you can actually sign up on the QR code when you get there. And then afterwards, the official after party will be at Drop Squad Kitchen, where again, all the food that night will be free. 3 DJs.
That is absolutely amazing.
This is a giving back to the community. Egbe, like our Egungun, our ancestors are who we come through with our blood, but your Egbe are your spiritual, your heavenly mates, as above, so below. People we can't get around, we can't get away from. Lloyd Strayhorns and the King Simons, those are my Egbe. We came to earth to do work together, even though we did not come through the same bloodline. So that is where we have the virgins will be taking all of the offerings to the river and asking the river to please take our prayers, and so that they are accepted, so that we can have the healing of the nation. And then we will jam and we will party and eat, drink, and be merry for free on the house. All vending is free, 6:30 p.m. to 12 p.m.
Saturday.
But before that, another free event is at Delaware Art Museum, delart.org.
Yeah, before that, delart.org, family. Delart, DELART.org. Yes. If you're coming on Saturday, the workshop is with us. So I think Ellison is going to have her products there, and also she's going to be doing some consultation. I think she's going to do some readings up on there too. At the table. I'm just going to be chilling and giving out my cards and flyers. We're going to have some fun. I'm not doing none of that. Lloyd does that when he comes. I don't do all of that. They got to call me, and we got to do a session if they're going to deal with me. I'm not one of them people.
I got to tell you, this has been, and I hope the viewers really understand, take it. Those who live in the Delaware, Philadelphia, Jersey area, just make a trip there, enjoy the experience. And people might come from further distances more so because you're coming from Atlanta.
That's right.
We
driving up. We driving up.
We
pulling up, son. We pulling up. We pulling up.
People coming from all over.
Exactly.
It sounds like it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to be a part of it, and I'm honored that you asked me to join you too.
All right. I love you, Lloyd. You know I love you, brother. You my brother, man.
The feeling is mutual. The feeling is mutual. So everybody, I'm going to sign off. There's a couple of announcements I need to give, but I think we are pretty straight, and I look forward to being in Delaware on Sunday the 19th and Juneteenth, as well as Father's Day. Let us get the brothers, okay?
Yeah, we got
because we plant the seeds. Yes, you ladies bear the fruit, but we plant the seed. So let us keep it in perspective.
Okay? Lloyd, one more thing. I just want to tell people that I'll be on. I'm doing a show 10 o'clock tonight on my channel, King Simon Presents, with Ellison Nedra, another woman that was inspired by Dr. Sabi and her CMOS journey. And not Ellison, I'm saying I'm part of it. Ella.
I was wow.
Ellison,
a whole other story.
I know Mama Ella Samori will be on with me. She started out doing lectures right in front of Dr. Africa when I brought her in, like with Abundance and I used to do all. I've had her opened up before. She tore it up, and now she make baby food for CMOS, baby food. She does all of that. And she's been doing it for quite a while. She studied and got certified under Dr. Africa. So I have her on tonight on King Simon Presents on YouTube. So make sure y'all go to my King Simon Presents on YouTube. And Numbers Are Simple on YouTube, 2 different platforms. But I'll be broadcasting on those 2 YouTube platforms. King Simon Presents and Numbers Are Simple. All right, family. And if you want to,
we definitely missed your calling, Simon. God bless you.
What is the calling? What are you talking about, Lloyd? What calling?
You are the greatest promoter I know of.
Okay? I have been a greatest promoter since I was in New York, sir. What are you talking about? SOB is Madison Square Garden, Radio City Hall. I mean,
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, ladies, thank you very, very much. I look forward to Saturday. Simon, you the best. You my brother.
You too, brother.
As they say from another mother, but. Thank you. And everybody, I want to let you know that what's coming up. By the way, I had Jay Ellis on this past Monday for Father's Day, and this is her product line, okay? This is what she's offering for Father's Day. She developed this whole line. For those that missed it, you should have seen how she came into really explaining everything that was happening with this. And so I want to make sure that everybody does this. In fact, I want to put up her banner. So for those of you, this is her banner of how you get in. Hold it. Where is it? Okay. Oh boy, there we go. No, here we go. It's Father's Day gift box, okay? And Jay Ellis, she's a beauty consultant. This is the contact number, and that's the IG number where you go to order the products. If you say you saw this on my show, she will actually give you a 20% discount. The code is Lloyd, LLOYD. That's LLOYD. Okay, so we got that straight. So please make sure, for those of you, if you know, sometimes people wait to the last minute. Well, this is the time. I want to also let you know that today and tomorrow, my class is on sale. As you see, one is listed as a bestseller, one has been the highest rated. It's been that way since the beginning. And I have a wonderful surprise, folks. I now have a third online course that was put together by Jackie Levine and I, called Learn from Lloyd, the Do's and Don'ts of Numerology. This is brand new. Now, in order to sign up for this and get the discount, you need to go to my website, Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. All three of these courses are on my site. Go to Lloyd, LLOYD-Strayhorn, STRAY.com. And this is brand new. It just came out just last week. Just launched it. And it's going to get its traction just like my other courses have too. So if you want to be the first to have this as a part of your Learn from Lloyd series, definitely do this. I need to get Simon to promote this for me. That's his thing. As you know, whichever the course you take and complete, you get your certification of completion that you've taken the course. Also, I want to remind you, please get the free monthly newsletter for June. It is out. It is absolutely free. Just go to Lloyd-Strayhorn.com where you sign up for the courses. And also you can go to Kaya French, KYAFRENCH. We are co-writers, but this course here this is a collaborative effort with Jackie Levine and myself called Learn from Lloyd, the Do's and Don'ts of Numerology. It is now on sale. Okay. It costs a whole lot of money, but this course is on sale right now for less than 15, 16 bucks or something like that. So take advantage. The sale lasts today and tomorrow, but you go to Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. And for Thursday, tomorrow, I will be on Clubhouse. All righty. See, I'm learning some of these things from Simon. He's a good teacher. I mean, he ain't show me all the bells and whistles, but it's okay. So for those of you in the Clubhouse, join me. It's called Learn from Lloyd with Numerology. The course, though, when you go into the Clubhouse, my course Clubhouse name is Numbers in You, after my bestseller. So working backwards again, please sign up for the free monthly newsletter. You can get it at my site or Kai French's site. This is the certification you get. This is new. This is going to be a monster course. You need to take this. You know, there are ethics in the game. Any occupation, there are always ethics. What should you do? What should you not do if you want to be successful? Well, Jackie Levine and I hooked this up, and we think we're going to find this a wonderful addition to complete the series of Learn from Lloyd, how to read a person like a book, and Learn from Lloyd, the next step in numerology, which is you see listed. I didn't put these labels on there.
Congratulations, Lloyd. Congratulations.
Thank you. Bestseller.
Hey, Lloyd, please tell them that you're going to be with me in August the 27th in Nicholas, Brooklyn, please.
Yeah, I'm going to have you back on, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do. You know how we do, but this is it. And by the way, please, for you to please pick up Jay Ellison's Father's Day gift for the men, for you. I'm going to buy one just for me. Okay. I'm a father, so I'm entitled to buy something for myself too. So this is it. So there we go. And by the way, as for this Sunday, there we go, right there. All righty, there we go. And we look forward to seeing you there. Everybody, I do want to thank you very, very much. This has really been an awesome day for me to learn some things. I can't wait to get a hold of that food, see what's up, meet the people there. But everybody, y'all have a great weekend. I'll see you in Wilmington on Sunday, and I'll be back on Monday. And by the way, I'm going to have a financial educator to show us about how to spend money, because ignorance is a multi-billion-dollar industry in our community, and we need to stop it. Okay? Y'all have a blessed day. Until then.